Hello everyone, welcome to the class. Here we have another question number 17, and it is in different form. Here you can see left hand side and right hand side are given in the question. Actually, just we have to simplify this left hand side only. If you can simplify this left hand side properly, we will get this right hand side. Actually, this right hand side is the answer of the left hand side, which you get by simplifying it. So let's start taking the left hand side. So our left hand side is x upon x to the power 1 by 3 minus 1 plus 1 upon x to the power 1 by 3 plus 1 minus x to the power 2 by 3 upon x to the power 1 by 3 plus 1 and minus 1 upon x to the power 1 by 3 minus 1. To simplify it, we write the terms having the same denominator together. It is 1 upon 3. So you can see first denominator and last denominator, they are same, and the second and third denominator are same. So I am writing first and last term together. But to be the terms in order, we write this third term first. X to the power 2 by 3 upon x to the power 1 by 3 plus 1, and it is 1 upon second term x to the power 1 by 3 plus 1. So we have written the terms having same denominator together, first term and last term together, second and third term together. But I have written this third term first, then the second term at last, because we have x at first. We are combining these two together, so term having x should be the first term. Now we take the LCM in the first two terms and in the last two terms separately. So what is the LCM? X to the power 1 by 3 minus 1. Now numerator x minus 1 only, because the denominator in L and LCM are same. So numerator remains the same, x minus 1. And in the last two, we have to take this minus sign common. X to the power 1 by 3 plus 1. X to the power 2 by 3. This plus 1 becomes minus 1 here, because we are combining these two terms. We are taking the LCM in these two terms, means we are combining these two terms together, having the same denominator, x to the power 1 by 3 plus 1. So in numerator, this sign which we write here, it is will come as a common sign here. When this sign we have taken as common of these two terms, then this second sign of the second term, obviously it changes. So this plus 1 becomes minus 1 here. After that, we have two options. Either we take the LCM again in these two terms, x to the power 1 by 3 minus 1 and x to the power 1 by 3 plus 1. If we start doing like this, it will be too long. We can get the same factor, this x to the power 1 by 3 minus 1 in the first numerator, and x to the power 1 by 3 plus 1 in the second numerator. How is this possible? Look here. This x can be written as x to the power 1 by 3 whole cube, because x to the power 1 by 3 whole cube, it is x to the power 1 by 3 into 3, because power multiplied together, it gives x only. So this x can be written as x to the power 1 by 3 to the power 3, and this minus 1, this is 1 cube. Actually, it is in the form of aq minus bq. We can write in this form. Denominator as it is. In the second term also, this x to the power 2 by 3 can be written as x to the power 1 by 3 whole square. This one can be written as 1 square, so that we get this in the form of a square minus b square, denominator as it is. Because x to the power 2 by 3, x to the power 1 by 3 whole square. Very simply, because power are multiplied together, it gives x to the power 2 upon 3. Now we use the formula of aq minus bq in the first numerator and a square minus b square in the second numerator. So what is the formula of aq minus bq? A minus b, a square plus ab plus b square. A is x to the power 1 by 3 minus b is 1, a minus b, a square, x to the power 1 by 3 whole square, a square plus ab, x to the power 1 by 3 into 1, b square 1 square upon denominator as it is, x to the power 1 by 3 minus 1. And in the second term also, we can use the formula of a square minus b square, x to the power 1 by 3 plus 1, a plus b, x to the power 1 by 3 minus 1, a minus b, upon x to the power 1 by 3 plus 1. After using the formula of aq minus bq in the first numerator and a square minus b square in the second numerator, we get one factor, same in numerator and denominator. That x to the power 1 by 3 minus 1, it is cancelled in numerator and denominator. Here x to the power 1 by 3 plus 1, it is also cancelled here. So what is remaining there? X to the power 1 by 3 into 2, that is 2 into 1, 2 upon 3, x to the power 2 upon 3. X to the power 1 by 3 into 1, it is x to the power 1 by 3 plus 1. We don't have the denominator. Now in the second bracket, what is remaining there? X to the power 1 by 3 minus 1. This we have to open this bracket with this minus sign because there is minus in front of this bracket. When you open this bracket, we get x to the power 2 by 3 plus x to the power 1 by 3 plus 1 minus x to the power 1 by 3 minus minus plus 1. Now this x to the power 1 by 3 plus x to the power 1 by 3 minus cancel. So is equal to what you get now, x to the power 2 by 3, and this 1 plus 1, it is 2. It is the required right hand side which we have to prove. So in this way we got the right hand side which we have to prove here. So this is the technique. Sometimes mainly here we use one technique by making this aq minus bq and a square minus b square instead of taking the LCM, because in mathematics by which method by which technique it will be easier for us to get the required thing, or to simplify it further, we can adopt this method techniques. Question number 18. Our question is like this: if x square plus 2 is equal to 3 to the power 2 by 3 plus 3 to the power minus 2 by 3, prove that 3x cube plus 9x is equal to 8. So we use this given condition to get this relation, what we have to prove. So here we have x square plus 2 is equal to 3 to the power 2 by 3 plus 3 to the power minus 2 by 3. First we transfer this 2 on the other side, right hand side. X square is equal to 3 to the power 2 by 3 plus 3 to the power minus 2 by 3 minus 2, or x square is equal to 3 to the power 2 by 3 minus 2 plus 3 to the power minus 2 by 3. Here we can complete the square on the right hand side, from which we can get the value of x. Actually we are trying to get the value of x here, because this 3 to the power 2 by 3 can be written as 3 to the power 1 by 3 whole square. Similarly 3 to the power minus 2 by 3, 3 to the power minus 1 by 3 whole square. And this 2 can be written as 2 into 3 to the power 1 by 3 into 3 to the power minus 1 by 3. Because it is on the same base, powers are added together, 3 to the power 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3. 2 into 3 to the power 0, 3 to the power 0 it is 1, so 2 into 1 it is 2. So we don't have any problem to write this 2 is equal to 2 into 3 to the power 1 by 3 into 3 to the power minus 1 by 3. So that the right hand side, on right hand side, you will get this in the form of a square minus 2ab plus b square. So x square is equal to 3 to the power 1 by 3 whole square minus 2 into 3 to the power 1 by 3 into 3 to the power minus 1 by 3 a square minus 2ab plus b square 3 to the power minus 1 by 3 whole square, because our b is 3 to the power minus 1 by 3, which I have written here. Now it is a square minus 2ab plus b square, which is a minus b whole square, 3 to the power 1 by 3 minus 3 to the power minus 1 by 3 whole square. A square minus 2ab plus b square, a minus b whole square. Now we can remove the square from both sides, or you can say we are taking the square root here. Therefore x is equal to 3 to the power 1 by 3 minus 3 to the power minus 1 by 3. So in this way we got the value of x. We have completed one important step here. Now after this we have two options. One option is keeping the value of x here in the left hand side and getting the right hand side, that is a. Another option is cubing this, the value of x. Here I am cubing this thing on both sides. After that I am writing here cubing both sides. X cube is equal to 3 to the power 1 by 3 minus 3 to the power minus 1 by 3 whole cube. Now we use the formula of a minus b whole cube. On the right hand side, we know that formula of a minus b whole cube, a cube minus 3a square b plus 3a b square minus b cube. Or this can be written as, if you take minus 3ab common here, a is remaining there. After taking minus common, this plus sign becomes minus, and b will be remaining there, and minus b cube. So a minus b whole cube is equal to, we can write the second line also. I am using the second form. A cube, look here, a cube minus 3ab. 3ab, a minus b, this is a minus b, 3 to the power minus 1 by 3 minus b cube, 3 to the power minus 1 by 3 whole cube. A cube minus 3ab, a minus b minus b cube. This is expansion by using the formula of a minus b whole cube. This 3 cancel, 3 minus 3 to the power, we can add the power together, 1 plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3, 3 to the power 1, 1 by 3, 3 to the power minus 1 by 3, all are added together on the same base in multiplication form. Now look at this, 3 to the power 1 by 3 minus 3 to the power minus 1 by 3, it is x. So this much it can be replaced by x. And here also 3 cancel, 3 to the power minus 1. Now after this x cube, 3 minus this and this cancel, 3 to the power 1, 3 into x, 3x, it is minus 1 by 3. Now we take the LCM. 3 LCM, so 3 9 minus 3 9x minus 1. I have taken the LCM on the right hand side. 3 and this x cube multiplied together, 3x cube is equal to, it is 8 minus 9x. If this 9x is brought to the left hand side, 3x cube plus 9x is equal to 8. So what we have to prove here, it is proved. We got the whole relation here. We did not keep the value of x in the left hand side. By cubing, we got the whole relation. 3x cube plus 9x is equal to 8. This is another way of proving this type of relation. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.